Today, Precarious plays Transistor.
This town, it changes shape all the time, right? Bridges, parks, highways rising, falling. Rising and falling at the people's whim with the changing of the seasons. Even the seasons, they're just whim. Why, I guess I grew weary of it after a while. Things changing all the time. All the time.
Who was the voice?
No views like that.
What voice? The voice that was just happening?
Yeah.
That was Royce musing. His monitor head just kept floating this way.
Oh.
See, there he is. Okay, well, we, Oh? Okay, so
what's...
it must unlock them in order. I thought that each effect was tied to a certain passage, but I guess
see.
they must just be unlocked in order.
The Camerata was just the two of them at first, and its ranks were never meant to exceed a number to be counted on one hand. They encapsulated their beliefs in an expression that when everything changes, nothing changes. And they had in their possession something that would move their mission forward. Administrator Kendrell, ever familiar with the solemn burden of responsibility, knew more about the administration than anyone. If anyone knew what was best for Cloudbank, it was him. Yeah, that's the type of bold confidence that lets you blow up a world. I've been in the job for 50 years. I'm not senile. You're senile. We just light it on fire. And then with the ashes, we can just, do stuff at the end. Which is what we're headed for. I'm tired, but I'm not retired. Just tired.
That's a good one. That's a nice, It's a nice phrase. It's a nice adage. Wait a second. You know what? What was the problem with the deflection shield before?
It kept friends from healing you.
Right.
Which is, so bad.
You know what? I'll just leave it like this. It's fine.
Finally.
Gotta get to the end of the game.
Come on out.
This is taking forever.
Oh, Pasha. This guy's shooty. He's shooty spice.
Not for long, hopefully.
I'll just switch this guy, right? Hey, it made a switched haircut.
That's funny.
Cool. Oh, kind of missed on that one. I really thought it was going to connect.
See, that's what turn is
Dang
good
it.
for.
Why, game?
Yeah, I was not very satisfied with the aiming when I did try.
I can just do this, though. I can just do this all day. See, here we go. See, this is why I've been waiting for this. You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of frustrating how slow it is.
Yeah.
Just because, like, if somebody's gonna do that, if somebody's gonna resort to that, I don't think making it take a really long time is really gonna discourage them that much.
Mm-hmm.
Been through worse. Clear.
Man, after, I probably don't want to dip into the negative values if we can avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
If,
Hey, look.
no thank you.
Back door.
Oh boy.
All the camaradas targets. And me.
Funny things about the transistor. Let's see. You can get in, but you can't get out. How about that? You can get in, but it's a one-way street, a one-way road. It's like the country. You don't just go for a visit, you go for good.
What do they know anyway?
What were you saying?
I'm not sure anymore. Oh, whenever they gave us that, whenever they gave us art, I thought for sure that this was the end, you know?
Yeah, it's like, here we are. The art's here, so this must be the finale.
All four of you.
But we've been running through
Not
this
cool game.
wasteland that's having an existential crisis. Like, the land itself is having trouble existing. Weird. One of the things that we were talking about earlier was what we're going to do after this game.
Yeah.
Tree's still up.
And I'm excited by the potential of things that we might play. Especially because Minish Cap has been so fun. I just want all the games to be like that one. That much of a riot.
But not a backstab. But that's a backstab? Okay.
Fine.
Oh.
Ow.
No! Stop it! God, where did that second one come from? That guy didn't even start on screen. Oh, ready to be over. Ready for this to be done, please.
So what are you gonna do when you get out of this particular purgatory?
I'm gonna go home and have sex with my wife. Where did I hear that?
I don't know.
That's just like a thing that's been kicking around my brain for as long as I can remember.
Like a different dirty version of I'm going to Disney World.
I don't know what you mean. Is that a thing that people say?
Yeah, some person who won the Super Bowl was asked, like, hey, what are you gonna do now that you've won the Super Bowl? And he's like, I'm going to Disneyland. I'm like, oh, okay. So it became a thing because it was kind of an off-the-wall thing to say.
Sponsored by Disneyland.
Yeah, well, I don't think he was. I think it was just like his true, like, he just wanted to go. And he's like, that's where I'm going next, you know? I don't know the full story behind that because it's sports.
That was borderline. Did I make it?
Did you make it?
It flew up in the... Okay,
Yes, you
good
did
enough.
it. It's fine. We're fine. We're good. We're good. It's good. It's good. And there's a terminal over there. So
I don't need it anymore, I don't
this
think.
game just keeps going.
You get a little nervous. So come on.
Must be the place.
Come on.
Hi, Royce. If you can hear me.
Welcome. Well, come in. Come on. Inside my studio. I'm quite unarmed, as you can see. And it's safe in here, relatively safe.
Yeah, at least for now.
I'm gonna chop your arms off, man.
Do you see him?
I can, yeah.
Now, if the transistor doesn't go back in its cradle, then why, you and I both, but we just won't be anything anymore in a little while. You, me, and the rest of this town. So, please, don't let my work go to waste. I'm being reasonable. Now, full disclosure here, which is, I am positively certain 100% that this will work, which is transistor plus cradle equals no more process. No funny business, okay? We'll just take it one thing at a time, one topic at a time.
A little socially awkward, aren't you, friend?
Look,
Yeah.
if this was all just some kind of ruse on my part, I mean, how base.
I wasn't suspecting much
Then
until you brought this up, kid.
You know what you have to do. What have we got to lose?
Basically, everything is destroyed already.
Yeah.
Came all this way for
Oh
a reason.
boy. Please give me my friend back.
I love you. You know that, right?
Love you too, buddy.
It's time. Bye for now.
Good luck. Let's throw that.
We'll see you again.
Make a world,
I will see you again.
make a world in a new shape.
The thing that you put him in was shaped like a very large version of it.
Mm-hmm.
I know you can hear me. I won't let you go. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Okay.
Let's see. The good news. Well, the process, I think we got it. Contained it. So, the town is going to be all right. It's just, well, someone's going to have to rebuild. But we flew a little close to the flame there, so now we're here, not there. We're stuck. And unfortunately, the only way back that I'm aware of is, well, unpleasant.
Fight to the death.
So let's get this.
Fight to the
over
death.
with.
Oh. Oh, but what did you take them all off for? I was happy with everything. Oh boy. Okay, so
And we helped out by making you naked.
thank you. I mean, disrobing, it's so gauche when you do it yourself, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And what did I do this? And then we'll put a breach on there, and then the explosion went there. That was the explosive one. And then
While you're getting dressed, we're 2 minutes from the end of what an episode would usually end.
mhm.
Do you want to just keep going?
Yeah, I think this time we'll just keep going. Even if we have to maybe like speed through the credits or something to keep it from being,
Like an hour long.
yeah.
Okay.
I think I still using that some degree of success, and then I was using that before, but I think I actually prefer this. And I don't wanna. Ooh, X. What goes on X? There could be healer friends. There might be healer friends. Oh, but that's not how I had it. I had it this way, is what I resolved on. Let's go. Let's play the video game.
Mm-hmm.
First, how about me?
Oh,
Let's see.
Is that your... Oh no, that's Royce.
he can use turn as well.
Great.
I thought it was something that was specific to red, but I guess it might be more of a wielder of the transistor thing.
Mm-hmm. Do you think he accidentally copied the transistor and that's what's been causing all the problems?
I don't know. He does that's the same thing. He did God's work. Okay.
Let's continue.
I like this a lot.
Okay, you do?
Yeah, I think that games where you're playing, like where there's a strong, sort of like expressive single player component. I think that they benefit a lot from putting you in a mirror match situation, like a
Transistor. Only one of these is good for
Devil May Cry Dante versus Virgil
Yeah,
situation.
That was a cool fight.
Although I really need to get my act together. I need to stop.
Why don't you ask me a question
Bombing.
that I can talk about for a little bit?
Just tell me about the environment here. Like, are there processors? Are they AI in the little capsules there?
It looks
Try
like
to see what's going on in the environment because I'm having trouble tracking it all.
So this place looks like the battlefield, the strawberry battlefield from Steven Universe.
Yeah.
It has transistors all over it in enormous sizes. Like somebody had been making and using and discarding them for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then each of these little pods that are in the front here, because of how they look when you go into turn, it makes me think that each person is like you said, a processor of some kind, doing its own thinking. And everybody that you've ever known just lives in this field. It's full of swords. Or maybe the process is what has aggregated the people into these pods. I just don't understand why we're fighting Royce.
Because we went to a space between spaces, and now the only way out is to take a transistor on a one-way ride out of here that's only good for one person. Dang it! No!
See, that's more what I'm used to, you being like in a good fight. More of a dang it, less of a, oh, this game can fuck right off.
I'm aggravated. Oh wait, he still has
remarkable.
another one though? I don't like that.
My turn.
Because I'm
Doing this, Red. Reading my mind.
out of my good power and I'm just kind of down to basically like my light attack. And he's immune to switch.
Ugh.
But he's not immune to the damage it will deal.
Okay, so
The damage over time.
might as well.
Yeah, he can still be purged by it.
That's good. Gosh.
Okay, no, I can't stay away from him for long enough. I think that I might lose here, but I've got a very different plan in mind now that I see what this fight is about, you know?
Yeah. You kind of wish that there were more enemies like this.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Maybe you can still do it. Maybe.
Hey!
Oh, yay.
Possible.
Happy birthday!
No, it can't. It can't be. God, please don't be God. Please don't.
Aw.
In the end, I would say that that was quite cruel of him to even attempt.
Yeah.
Because it seems very...
We got away. Red, we got away. Now you're here. And me. And that's it.
Can we?
It seems very much like he...
Look at this. This whole town. I guess it's yours now. A blank canvas. And you still have the brush.
It seems like the implication is that he was being gentlemanly. Like, we both have an equal chance of getting out of here. But we wouldn't have been in this mess to begin with if he had been more responsible.
So what happened to all the people? I mean, like, yeah, the structures are coming back.
So where do you want to start? Head back to your place in High-Rise. Fit some gold walk. Junction jams. All the drinking joints in the canals. What are you thinking?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Look. That's not me. Not anymore. I'm still with you. But I'm not getting out of here.
Are we sure?
Red? Hey. What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Wait, what are you doing? Red,
I don't like this.
don't you do it. Don't you dare. Don't do this. Please. If you do this. Red, please don't. Wait. Red! Red. No, Red. What you doing? No, Red, no.
I mean, are there any people left in the world?
Were they really that sure that they couldn't bring them back? I mean, I think... I'm not broken up about this because I think I know what her angle is.
Live in the sword.
Yeah, because if
If
everything changes...
Nothing changes.
Yeah. I think that ultimately they might have been living in a digital environment to begin with.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that they were like nanomachines and they've just developed as a culture to have language that is reminiscent of like computer jargon. I think that they really were just in a virtual environment, and I think that maybe Red has deduced that she can just go one level deeper.
Yeah. I feel like that too. Like, part of me is like, well, you should probably fix up the space for the people who are still alive, but nobody is.
Right, because they were down to just one. I wonder what, if anything, happened to the country. Like, is the country, is it a...
What the hell is it?
Is it a place that exists? Is it essentially a recycling bin?
All of these illustrations imply that they are continuing to hang out. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It seems more like a continuation to me.
On the other hand, I'm not a huge fan of endings like this, where you just sort of have to have the strength of will to be optimistic and say, like, it's obvious that they just continued living their lives in a new digital frontier.
On a different flash drive.
Yeah. Oh, that's really nice.
It is.
Hi.
Hey.
Now they live in the country. And because we're playing, we get to say that the country is a real place and not a euphemism for death.
Because the problem is that, like, very rarely do you have a situation with this kind of ending where there isn't a lot of ambiguity left. Where, isn't it nice that the the best case scenario also mirrors the final thoughts someone would probably be wishing for as the life faded from them, you know?
Mm-hmm. I wish this game was better. I really
The game
like the
part
story.
of the game.
Yeah. Story's good.
Mm-hmm.
Picture good. Music good.
Well, hold on. Here's the problem. That final battle, like, I'm immediately want to go play it again with a different function loadout.
Uh-huh. But that's the only part of the game that you want to replay, isn't it?
Oh boy.
Exit to shell or begin recursion. Oh boy. All right. That tells you a whole lot right there. They're living in a flash drive. There is no death. It doesn't exist. We can stop now. Let's get off the treadmill.
In a bold play, I feel like the game part of this video game did manage to redeem itself in the last few minutes with what I thought was a really great boss fight that I did not see coming. I was... Hold on, I know that we're running long, but I've just got to say, I have been dreading... I've been waiting for a second fight with the spine.
Yeah.
Since they had another one following you around.
You were like, no, not this again.
And the fact that it was a 1v1 mirror match without any like, oh, but he gets reinforced with waves of process. That is just such a confident move that I really love. So hopefully in a few months or a couple of years, I'll remember the big artistic, climactic, confident clash with Royce at the end of the game, and I'll have completely forgotten. I'll have completely suppressed the earlier boss fight with the spine of the world.
Okay. Well, I hope that's true.
Anything you want to say in closing?
No, I mean, I'm glad we played till the end of it.
Like, I kind of want to begin recursion. I wonder if when you would normally get a function in New Game, if New Game Plus gives you a second copy of it.
Interesting. Well, if you find stuff like that out,
we'll just talk about it in a different series. Yeah, I think we're done. I think that it just sort of like scraped against the runway and then did like a sick, nasty drift into the hangar right at the end.
Yeah.
That's the end. Bye.
Woo, buddy. I did not expect that.